Hey, thanks for joining me on this video. So what we're going to do today is have a gander at 3 different plasma cutters that I bought off of Amazon and what my experiences were with them. And then also there's going to be a cheap stick welder that I purchased as well. Wound up sending back the first 2 that we're going to look at here. Hey guys, so check this thing out. Finally moving up in the world, I'm not going to be cutting with just an angle grinder sawzall anymore. In here, I got a plasma cutter and then some. All the goodies it comes with. There's some air fittings, brush, and I can clean out the tips. There's a stick welding stuff. I don't know if it normally looks beat up like that when it's new. But yeah, that's the plasma cutter. Oh no, it's not. It's a TIG. It's right there. So
Smells like cancer.
Smells like cancer. So this is the plasma cutter.
Wow.
Regulator and water separator. That's cool. Yeah, if you're gonna use a plasma cutter,
Your screwdriver's beside you.
if you're gonna use a plasma cutter, you definitely got to get the water out of your air. So I would suggest something probably better than this. Anyway, that's just a cheapie, but it's better than nothing. That's the foot pedal.
Wow, bigger than I expected. Is it harder to push than sound machines?
And there's the TIG wand, whatever you call it. This is what we're going to play with today.
Yay!
Yeah, we definitely got to do some cutting.
Yes, definitely.
That's for the air. And is that the power wire to the torch? Don't see nothing else to hook up. It's definitely got a flexible wire set on it. That's alright. Back of the machine, we got the air inlet. Got a grounding lug. Oh, I bet that's to mount the little separator that came with it. Power switch is on the back, and on the front you got the method of operation. And these right here, if I was doing TIG or stick welding, I'd be plugging into those, but those won't be used for that. Well, anyway, we'll get the air portion assembled and bring you back, and we'll see how. So it's the next day, and I am not happy with this machine. Not at all. So we turned it down to 30 amp, got some air going to it. Doesn't really matter how much, because this is what's going to happen. Nothing at all. All the way up. Same crap, nothing. Those holes in it's not from any actual tool, that's lead. But anyway, this thing's powered junk, and I'm sending it back. Now, I will say I did figure this part out. So if you plug the grounding clamp into the positive side, you will get a little power out of it. Watch. I'll try turning the air pressure down, and some people are probably like, oh, your air pressure's too high or something or other. Okay, I don't know, because I'm just learning on this. But I do know that this should already start up when I do this. But it's not live. That's the longest I've had that lit. But it ain't cutting jack. It's getting hot. And like I said, I got the ground plugged into the positive side for what I know. You don't plug that into the positive side. And I don't know what else to say. I did try the stick welding feature, and I didn't have an actual electrode, so I used a piece of solder, and that seemed to actually work. But it seems like the high frequency stuff on here doesn't work. But here, hang on, let's hook up the. No, I tell you what, I'm not even gonna worry about that. We'll just finish boxing this trash up. I'm not mad at it. It had TIG welding and pulse TIG welding. Plasma cutting and stick welding, but only the stick function works. The high frequency stuff seems to not. So my review's going to be terrible with this, what's this called? A hitbox. CT520. It's garbage. It is garbage. So, when I do with garbage, especially when it's $500-600, I throw it back in the box and send it back and get the money back, because I don't pay for those. I had tried that TIG torch. It wouldn't fire up either. So, I should be beyond aggravated with it, so I'm going to box it up and send it back. Alright, so I got me another plasma cutter, a $200 one, not a multi-function machine, it's just a plasma cutter. I've already sent it, I've got other so hopefully that goes well. Some torch, consumable, machine, really short grounding clamp, puny. That's the smallest one I've seen on a machine, really. Should keep up with the packaging in case I have problems with this one. I'll get this unpacked and hooked up. So here's what it came with. Here's the torch. I think that one's supposed to be a P60 or something like that. Oh, it does have one cup already installed. So you get that, and you get the regulator, and you get that ugly yellow box. And I have another machine coming tomorrow that I'm also going to review as well. So I got 60 pounds of air to it, so it says. Where's the torch? Where's the flame? Alright. Okay, did that. Woo! It's not cutting. I gotta turn it all the way up. Turn it down some and see what happens. Alright, I'm going to be quick about this one, but I did get this yellow machine to work. That's not really a 120 outlet. That's got me 220 from over there at the air conditioner. So I can turn this thing up. So apparently it just doesn't want to work on 110. So here we go. It does, huh? So I am going to try one other thing because I did have it, the air kind of not hooked up sufficiently and it was leaking. So let's try that 120 outlet because I want to be fair. Totally dangerous right there. There, I'll be safe about it in these two hands. Make sure not to do what you see down here. Alright. So, back in the 120. Let's turn it down to about half. Okay, so I got two boxes today. This one right here is going to be a plasma cutter. There's the fun part. With the 120 adapter. That's an air hose there. That actually don't look like cheap hose for a change. Grounding clamp. Some consumables. The only, man, this is the one that was supposed to have 15-piece consumables. And it sure doesn't. Ceramic cup got been beat up. I thought it was broke, but so I got 5 electrodes and 5 of those end caps, and only 1 ceramic cap. Got a little cheater wrench to put that stuff in with. Did come with the AG60 torch head like it claimed to. So we got a quick disconnect fitting on one end of this hose, and then just the hose end on the other. This one here though has the 220 plug on the end of it and a rather beefy cord attached to it, so that's quite promising. So I hadn't even used this yet, and after doing some looking, somebody tried to fire this thing. I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not, but there's some black marks there on the electrode. I mean, it looks like I can see that. It almost looks like a shadow, though, on the camera, but... Hopefully, maybe they were just testing this machine out. But, you know, that right there's all scuffed up. So, who knows? Let's get this guy wired up and ready to go, though. I got a piston there out of a 6.9 IDI diesel. I got the plumbing going on into the regulator for this yellow one I've got. That looks right, huh? They didn't give me any hose bibs or anything to connect that to. They just gave me that hose with a quick disconnect on it, which, I mean, I'm glad that disconnect's on there. That's handy. But that non-standard that rubber line they gave me is garbage, which with every machine I'm finding, the hoses they send you with, it's garbage. I mean, you're not going to want to use those out of your first week because those are going to split. But anyway, so I got that rigged up in there. We'll rig me up another electrical connection here so I can actually just run 220 this machine, because I don't know, maybe there's just not enough current available out of that outlet or something. I don't know, but so far nothing seemed to want to cut any metal out of it unless it was a grinder or something. So I'm going to go get some extra electrical. Alright, so first I got it plugged into that outlet. I turned it to 20 amps, and I got about 65 or so pounds of pressure in here. So let's see if it'll even. Yeah. Oh yeah. That one works. Yeah. I'll stay turned around. Woo! Burnt me. Yeah. So here's the inside of that one machine there, and I was really curious if it really had a regulator, and it does have a regulator in there. So I reckon I don't really need one. Maybe, we'll see. But that kind of stinks because they put it down here inside this case, And then you have to take a bunch of screws out just to adjust the air pressure. It's still got a manual knob right there. It's not like it's electric and can adjust itself. But yeah, that's the inside of this machine. And if you open one up, make sure not to touch any of the metal bits pretty much, because these things right here are capacitors, and these things will just shock the life right out of you or hurt you pretty badly. However, though, I'm actually just gonna keep this one still yet the same. The air fittings and stuff on that thing's ridiculous. And this one's got a much better torch head and thickness cutting rating. So we'll throw that guy back in the box. But if you want a cheap plasma cutter around the $200 range, it's however you pronounce that, it will work. It came with the 120 to 220 adapter. And there's both work clamps and the box. I really think I expected it to come with much else. Well, it did come with the book. So that's what I got with this one right here. Alright, so let's get these plugged up and try them out. I made this quite a while ago, and here now these items aren't even available on Amazon, but they probably are under different names, so just take note of what they look like and and their features, and you can go from there on that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be making a second part, and I'll show the plasma cutter that I kept and the welder working. I've used both, and they work alright. I haven't used them very much, though, really. But eventually I will, and I'll make a second part to this video. Hopefully, maybe that'll be an interest. I don't know. If you'd like to see other tool reviews and stuff that I check out, then let me know in the comments. Maybe stuff you'd like to see me review, and you just never know. Amazon has a wonderful return policy that you can use to try out a tool. If it really doesn't meet the expectations that the ad sets, or just doesn't work, you can return that without any cost to yourself. Thanks for watching this video. Check out my YouTube channel at patrickthebaptist.com. I've got all kinds of different videos categorized in different playlists, so you can find what you're looking for. And also check out sharingthetruthinlove.com. I've got all kinds of different articles there. You can also read the King James Bible. Definitely check the tab out that says Salvation Through Jesus Christ. Learn how to be born again so that you're not a lost person. It's not just hell that the Lord will save you from, it's also the wrath of God and being saved out of all kinds of lies and deception in the life here and now. If I can help you out, just hit me up in the comments below or email me at patrickthebaptist.com. Thanks for watching. I love you guys, and as always, I want to praise my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. May He richly bless and guide you all. Have a great day.